OK，你这里也有培训。哦哦
You got everybody here? Yeah, man. I didn't even remember the last time I've been in class. And we're gonna stay here till 8 o'clock? Huh? And we're gonna have to stay here until 8? Yeah, I think so. You think it's gonna be the last slide? How many you drive? How long? Like 4 years, 3. I've been driving 19 years. 10 years? 19. Wow. Don't need to class. You allowed to eat and drink over here?
She told me, yeah.
He said, yeah. I'm hungry.
See, man, I was like, I'm not, this is a 5-hour course. Better give me some food.
I was going to get me something.
I mean, there's a few delis out there,
Yeah, I'm going to go. Like, we got no break, nothing, you're going to be here?
I think it's like, whenever you want to feel like leaving, you can be. I think. But that,
How? Are you the teacher?
yeah.
Where is the teacher?
I think he's,
I was running, I was feeling like I'm late.
yeah, I think he's here.
You said whenever you feel like leaving?
I think it's like whenever you feel, but you have to come back, I think, within 15 minutes or 20 minutes, something like that. I think. She made me sign something? No, I'm not sure. She made me sign something? Actually, let me double check. There's a different picture.
I asked her if I can leave, I can die. She said no.
After class or?
After class? But that's definitely we're going to do that.
You mean before the 5 hours are done, right? Are we gonna stay here for 5 hours?
Yep. Yeah. Let me double check with him.
Are you the teacher?
All right, let's see.
So she said there's 10 minutes break throughout the whole thing.
Huh?
10 minutes break throughout the whole thing. But if you want to leave, I think you can ask him.
Guys.
I need a teacher.
Yes, sir, instructor.
Should I get my food here?
Mommy, are you not supposed to eat in class, sir?
She told me yes.
She tell you yes?
Yeah.
Well, don't make no mess, okay?
No, for sure.
All right, no problem.
What do I ask? Are we allowed to eat?
Yeah, you wanna eat?
Do we have breaks in between?
Yes, what happened, sir? What happened? You don't wanna be here? If you don't wanna be here, you leave. Stop asking all these questions. It's a renewal course, right? You
Yeah.
need your license, right?
Yeah.
If you don't do it, you're not gonna get your
I'm
license,
just
right?
asking.
Alright, it's simple.
Are we gonna be at 5 hours straight?
Two 10-minute breaks. Alright? Trust me, you're gonna see me one time, and after that 3 years, you're not gonna see me anymore.
3 years? We have to do a renewal course 3 years ago?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. I gotta do it too.
Ah, damn it, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
This was created through the external affairs for the TLC. I'm not the TLC, by the way. I'm just the school that provides information from TLC. Instead of logic, I'm a driver like you. What a long day I have today.
I was wondering if we needed like the map, but I was told that we didn't map for this, right?
Oh, no. The only thing I'm doing today is just giving you all the main information, and that's it.
Ah, nice.
That's it.
I've been
Easy.
driving since 2003.
I'm driving longer than you. I got my CDL 10 years now. I got my TLC 7 years. Yeah. I got a school bus, MTA, access a ride. I work for Port Authority.
What pays the most?
What Port Authority?
Alright.
Man, I need that job. Oh, I also used to exterminator. I'm a New York State exterminator.
Alright, yeah, I mean,
See some of the stuff I'm doing out with me? How much renewal courses I have to do? You understand what I mean? That one.
that's quite a lot, man.
I have to pay $450 for one course. Is a lot of money.
Damn.
But it's all good. All right. All right. Let me see how much guys is coming today. Please write it on this book. Oh, sorry, my name is Instructor Travis. Nice to meet you all. I will try my best to make it as
Simple and easy, and you cut
Thank
your
you.
hours, no problem.
Thank you, bro.
We
No,
don't
no,
need
it's
to
not
argue.
hard. Look.
Okay, I don't want to be here.
What you gotta do? Listen, you're an adult, right?
We listen to you.
You're an adult, and you live, right?
Oh.
TLC looking, supervisor. So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
They hear us too?
Hold on, I'm gonna put it on, you won't see it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I got you.
You gotta make it easy and quick as you can. That's it. Don't
Pretty easy, bro. You gotta get a license,
When
right?
I get hungry, and I see people eating, and I see you come with the food, I was like,
Oh,
I wish
no. You wanna eat something? You hungry?
I can wait. It's okay.
You sure? Let me know.
I'm fine.
Let me know. I hope you're hungry at home, bro. You get headaches. My
Because
headaches.
I thought like we're gonna be here stuff by hour, and I'm gonna get my.
No, I'm not gonna be your hot time. My job is not to be your hot time. Okay? I'm just give you information. There you go.
But this guy came prepared. I was
Yeah,
like, hey,
bro,
why am
I ain't blaming you, bro. You gotta eat. I ain't blaming you at all, right?
It's way better than the 24 hours, man.
Yes, I
Way
did
better.
3 days.
Yeah, man.
All
And
day.
exam.
All day. Trust me, I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, this is way better. I prefer this 1,000 times.
Alright. Let me see you. So that's what guys be up today. You gonna put class today? Alright, we good. We good. Thank you. You go, sir.
Thank you.
Anytime. No problem. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so first thing TLC wants to know. Let me load up everything. 1 second with my control. It's hot in here. Whew. Follow up. We're going to turn the page 6 just now. First thing TLC wants to know is your name and how long you have your license for. That's it. I'm trying to do this stuff by the time. Right, this is good now. One more thing. Perfect. Okay, welcome to AA Driver Training Center. Okay, guys, this is just a school that provides for TLC. They don't have a school or facility, so we just providing the school for them, right? Everybody signed into the front desk already? Perfect. So you sign out with me, and I upload all your information. But the supervisor is looking at us right now. Okay? You understand the logic? Steps? Now, be on time. We got 2 10-minute breaks. Feel free to stretch your legs or whatever. Make sure come back on time. You're looking. Actually, like, who's this guy? And they go try to match up the numbers with your face. Okay? No cell phone. If you want to use your cell phone, just raise your hand and hold it. Fine. Okay, guys? Smoking if you want to smoke. If anybody smokes, not in front with the owner. So across the street is fine.
Anytime?
Anytime, just let me know. How you doing today, sir? All right, so you can sit anywhere you want to. All right, guys. What you saying before we disregard. All right, be respectful to school property, keep the classroom clean. That's about it. All right. How are you doing today? Let me know your name and the license. How long you have your license for?
My name is Ali Muflahi.
Ali Muflahi, all right.
Muflahi is hard to say, but say Ali. Easy.
Excuse my last
No problem, no problem. I know, it's not hard. I don't know. It's all good.
All right.
I've been having my license since.
So I'm 3. So that's for 20 years now?
Yes.
How are you doing that? I think I 7.
They used to give me that big slice, it used to be that size.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, Ali. What's up, man? 20 years, you out here? Where are you?
I'm not supposed to be in this class.
You gotta get fresh now. 20 years. How you doing today?
My name is Emil. I had my license for almost 6 years.
Nice. That means you in the same group. Keep up the good. Drive safe, all right? How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Jamal Jiwari.
What do you mean? 6 years. 6 years. That's what's up. How you doing
My name
today?
is Pedro, and another 6 years.
Oh, so all of you in the group. Nice. How you doing today? That's what's
My
up.
name is Oscar.
Oscar?
Oscar.
Uh-huh.
I have a license for 5 years.
5 years too? Nice. How you doing today?
My name is Amani Chokri.
Amani Chokri?
And 15 years.
Woo! Money, I want some stories on money.
And the problem is I don't drive.
Oh, you don't drive, we just have it.
I
Oh,
just have in case.
I don't blame you. Because that's what I do too. I stopped driving. So.
That's a good man right there.
15 years? So, 2015, how you doing today?
Renewal, thank you very much. My name is Mahmoud. I've had my license for 11 years now.
Nice. Woo! What's up? Nice. And the thing about it, we mad young and we have a lot of age in our license. Alright, give me 1 second, let me find my book. The evening class book. So in the morning class. Okay, so by the end of the renewal course, guys, drivers will be able to demonstrate a basic understanding. That's what they want you all to know. Alright, resources available to support your license. Okay, tools on working, checking your status, how to upload information. A lot of drivers don't know how to do that. So if you know, no problem. If you don't know, feel free to ask me. Before we leave here, I will teach you everything that you need to know to protect your license. That's it. That's all I'm here to do. So if you're not showing no information, it can be anything. Don't be shy, don't be ashamed. I'm here to help. All right. Updating personal information, interacting with a TLC officer. A lot of drivers cannot interact. They don't know how to talk to the TLC officer because they're in a rush. We have a lot of meetings going on now, and they are very strict with it now. So we gotta go through the protocols now for y'all, so nobody be shot or be no problem. Okay. TLC policies and driver responsibilities, including fatigue prevention. A lot of guys taking prescription pills, over-the-counter pills, and then go driving after. They have a new program for that now. You can't do that. You can't go to sleep. Oh, you're confused.
Like, where are you reading?
Oh, you can ask me. Page 6.
Page 6?
Yeah, page 6. That's what I told you. Page 6. On the top of the page. Number 4. Safe driving practices, including recognition programs and protocols. They have programs and protocols. You gotta go through that and be short and sweet also. Customer service inclusion, including best practices and sexual assault overview. How to talk to a customer. A lot of guys, when they see videos in the scene now, they don't know how to act now. Oh, you looking pretty, you looking sexy today. Oh, they don't want to hear that now. So we have words. I'm gonna teach you how to say and not to say. Okay, guys? Don't go and call nobody pretty no more. We don't want to hear that. You will put a violation or suit, lawsuit. All right. The last thing we'll be practicing on for those who are interested. This corner right here. All the parts, all the tools, all of it. Oh, yeah, sir.
I was wondering if we also had to take the entire wheelchair course.
Today?
Yeah.
No. This right here, I'm gonna leave this for last just to refresh your mind. So if anybody has any problem, let's say anything, you don't understand this, how to hook this, how to adjust whatever, talk to me. I want to make sure knowledge is power, guys. Okay, don't go back out there and you're not sure. I'm here to help, not judge or look at you type of way, okay? All right. The key terms throughout this course, guys, they got 2 websites. TLC want everybody to know how to use a website blindfolded. This website, the first one was created in 2017. Everybody know to use the TLC uplink website? I know the young ones don't know. Come on, man, we know how to use it. I'm trying to help they have a lot of drivers not computer smart. Trust me on that. They only want to try. But you gotta do stuff like upload and all that stuff when they ask. So anybody need help? I am here to help. How are you doing today, sir? Good afternoon to you. You can sit anywhere you like. Wherever you're comfortable. There's a book. We are on page 6. Okay. All right. So everybody understand this? The TLC up. This is a 24-hour. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much. 7 days a week. This get updated. Also the laws where you make your payments. All right. Okay, so this is how it looks. Those who know how to do it on a computer, no problem. If you want help today before we leave, I'm here to help you on the computer. If you don't want to do it on the computer and it's very easy to upload on the phone or your tablet. Let's say you have your defensive driving course. Let's say you do it online or whatever, and you have it in your phone, but you don't understand. Trust me, a lot of guys won't do it. I'm here, okay, guys? Right here. I'm gonna tell you right now. Laws. Everybody knows how to use this website. They have a lot of complaints with drivers saying, "Where's my payment? I'm making my inspection payment. I'm gonna see." Hey guys, for the other drivers like your friends or whatever who don't know, please send them to this. It don't have to be you, but all right. So those are the 2 websites. If you're not sure with anything on that website, let me know before we leave here.
I want to ask you something about, so are we gonna pull like a certificate from this course or something?
No. After you do this, I gotta be with the supervisor.
Okay.
Go through all your stuff. Make sure everything good. Then she will tell me upload it.
Okay.
And then they go to them.
All right.
Then they do the rest, which is 40 hours, and then it'll take almost a week and a half to mail to your house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like that. All right. So everybody good with this, right? They want to make sure they're going to look it. All right. Moving on. Officer administrative charge and oath. Drivers can fight summons online by phone or in person by requesting a hearing. Everybody knows to use the office of oath. Oh, let me find it. Sorry. My bad. You know how to find your summons, fight summons, all the above. If you have any problems of this is the website. The break, when the break comes, feel free to ask me. I'm going to show you how to operate all these options here. and all of that. All right, guys, moving along. NYC Well, it's a free service that connects residents to New York City to free, confidential mental health support. So, you know, a lot of guys, they go, how to put it, they get depressed because they have bills, girlfriend problem, whatever. So if you know any driver that is not in his right mind, you know he was in his right mind before and he's not now, send it to here. This is for all the TLC drivers. This is your website here. For those who don't know, if you don't want to call, you have text, and if you don't want to text, you could chat, like on the computer. I'm gonna give you all more information later on in the chapters, but this is the TLC driver website for counseling. Okay, no 911. Okay. All right. Open data list. Everybody know what an open data list is? Connected to NYC and have all your information there. Everybody know to use open data list. All right. TLC officers. All right, I got a question. Since you're driving, especially the guys who do 15 years and 20 years, what is the color of unmarked TLC vehicle you ever saw since you driving?
I have many different colors. One of them the white and
So you got white, you correct.
and I had back then looks like undercover pilot.
Impala? What color was white? Or what color?
I had black and one Camry actually,
Right, Camry is one, that's a model.
and one yellow cab.
Right, All right, so you have a point. All right, so guys, they have different colors I want you to pay attention to. Number one. Oh, hold on one second. As he said, the white one, he's right. That's one.
This is recently in the last few years been shorter.
Okay, so he said the yellow, it has the black, plain black. They have a gray. Okay, guys, I'm putting you on. Be careful when you in whatever area and you see these colors I'm calling, it's got to be on point. Understand? So you don't want to get little violations, right? So we got, as he said, a white, gray, a black, and a red. You also got a Jeep, gray Jeep. Okay, guys, so look out for these things.
And the skate, they had skate.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so pay attention when you're on the road, please. Be more aware. This is your license, you gotta protect. So those are the colors they have now. Red, white, black, gray. Stay on top of those, okay? Moving on. All right, this enforcement division is to maintain public safety by deterring legal operation of unlicensed vehicles and ensuring compliance of all TLC rules, regulations, vehicle traffic laws, administrative codes, and NYC rules and regulations within its regulated industry. And one more thing they can do is randomly pull you over. So don't feel a type of way like it's a personal thing. That's their job, randomly pull you over and check for whatever they want to check for. Okay, so be aware, like, have your eyes open. Okay, moving along. Vehicle inspection report or notice of violations. New and renewal transfer for hire vehicles are required to be inspected in the TLC inspection facilities. A lot of guys missing the 10 business days. Not you, but a lot of guys. So pass it on, guys, 10. So you will not get no summonses if you avoid missing the 10 days. Please. TLC rules. Everybody know how to get to the rules. Example, let's say a TLC driver is not sure of whatever his situation is, and he comes to you as a driver, as an experienced driver. Where do you go? Well, you gonna give him misinformation? And you say, nah, I don't know. I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna Google it. No, don't Google it because you get misinformation. TLC wants all drivers, let's say you're not sure of nothing, like whatever. They want you to follow these steps. Go here. Go in about, which is TLC up, go in about, and click TLC rules. And this will bring down all the chapters, chapter 51 to 82. And while we read in the book, We will go into some chapters, so this will not confuse you. Because when I say chapter, it's not like some big or some enormous. No, it's just chapters. Okay, so this is all the TLC rules. If you're not sure, you go right here. Knowledge is power. All right. Access Around. I used to work for them. If you have anybody that disabled in your family that needs mobility in the 5 boroughs, I will give you all the information. So you can set up a schedule to pick them up, drop them off, whatever they want. Okay, guys? If you have a disabled family or friend or whatever that needs help. All right. External affairs. This team ensures licensees, which is y'all, are up to date. That's why you are here. On their new projects and initiatives that Office of Policy spearheads. Okay, so this department created this course, not me. I'm just passing the information. Oh, also, I'm very sorry right now, but this is TLC property, and they ordered me not to give y'all at the end. So the best thing I came up with is if you want a piece of paper, a pen, or you can use your phone to take the information down. But I'm gonna give you all the main information, and that's it. No unnecessary stuff. Okay, guys? All right.
So we can make a copy or not?
Oh, nah. I tried all of that in the meeting, and they was like, oh, pardon me?
Any name to
Oh, I didn't
download?
even look. Sorry. Oh, we said, sir?
Any name to download?
Huh?
Download it?
Oh, nah. Okay, so yeah, TLC, they created this in their office and they bring it to our school. And they explained to me exactly what to do. You understand? All right. Driver's protection unit. We will go into that also. I will give you information to protect your license. This investigate, prosecute, and resolve illegal conduct and fraudulent practices affecting our licensed drivers. Safety and emission. This is to help improve air quality. All yellow taxi cabs have a safety and emission inspection every 4 months. If you fall in any of these categories, please write it down. SHL vehicles receive once every 6 months. Other FHVs are required to be inspected once every 2 years. This safety and emission inspection program helps make sure every vehicle registered meets the minimum standard for safe operation on the public streets and the highways. TLC also have a program, 2 programs. If you're interested, let me know. You can do a grant application and see if you get through. The first one is Taxi and Improvement Fund, and they also got a Street Hail Livery Improvement Endorsement, which is the, hey, taxi, on the outside. You got to get endorsement for that. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Okay? This was created as an accessibility initiative for drivers offer $100 signing bonuses, and you can earn an extra dollar per trip from a TLC from any trip you provide in a yellow or a green wheelchair accessible taxi cab. Accessible Street Hail Livery Grant Option Program. $30,000 grants are available if you want to drive a green cab. You have to meet the grant application requirements. So they got to go through and check your background and all that. If you're interested, I'll put you onto the application if you want to do it. E-Hail program. This also used with MTA and other transportation. They have so much different apps. I can put you onto the apps if you want to make extra money. Curb is one. Via is one, but Via acting up right now. Miley is with MTA, Wakanda, and Arrow. Okay, so that's absolutely extra money. Okay, if you're interested. All right, Vision Zero. You interested? Page 7. Vision Zero is a program adopted in New York City by Mayor de Blasio in 2014. Its purpose is to eliminate all traffic deaths and serious injuries on New York City streets by 2024. We in 2023. That's why you are here as a driver. Okay? If you need a LARS website to pay anything or whatever, pass it on to other drivers. This is the website here, www.nyc.gov/LARS. That you have to pay all your renewal fees and all of that here. All right. Office of Inclusions, the newly formed office that will ensure that the riding public, including individuals with disability, receive courteous service from taxis and FHVs, and that no TLC drivers are declining trips or refusing trips due to destination for the use of a service animal. A lot of guys complaining every day, the dog is too big. Why he so tall? Too much fur.
Yes.
You understand? So TLC picking up on it now with those excuses now. Okay. Also creating new resources to further improve TLC licensed drivers disability everywhere. A lot of guys going out there and they forget how to use this and they're not seeing it out properly. And a lot of lawsuits going on right now with disabled people. It don't have to be you guys, you're not falling into that. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff going on outside. Okay? Alright, Bill of Rights. It don't have to be you because I don't think we don't have no green or yellow taxi drivers in here, right? That's FHVs. Okay, so this class is FHV drivers. If you have a yellow or a green cab friend, please tell him post the Bill of Rights and do not peel it off after. The violation is high for that. Everybody know how to look, the Bill of Rights? You know how to look? All right, cool. One second. The Bill of Rights and all the TLC officers are going halfway. As soon as they see a green light, they pulling you over randomly and they're looking for this. So put your friends on who's driving the green or yellow. The excuses, it feels off, it's too old now. All right. Moving along. Americans with Disability Act, ADA. In 1990, this was created as a civil rights law prohibiting discrimination against people with disability in all public life, including your jobs, your school, transportation, and all public and private places that are open to the general public. Just like no one can discriminate on the basis of your race, your color of your skin, your religion, sex, or national origin. The same applies for people with disability. All of the ADA does not provide a specific list of disability. It does protect anyone with disability of physical or mental impairment that limits the ability to perform one or more major life activities. It also has a program. Once you do this course here, they have a people first language. This emphasizes the individuality, equality, and dignity of people with disability. People first language conveys respect by emphasizing the fact that people with disability are first and foremost. And later on in the class, I'm gonna show y'all words. If you if you meet somebody that is disabled, it has certain words you're not supposed to use because they will get offended and lawsuit. So I'm gonna show you the words you're not supposed to use and words you're supposed to use. Okay, when you're on the clock as a driver. All right. Also, anybody interested in changing, let's say you're driving a black vehicle, black cars or whatever, FHV, and you want to change your vehicle to green or yellow, and you want to set up all the decals all over the vehicle, let me know if you're interested. If you want to jump ship to yellow to green, okay? All guys doing it. All right, moving along. How and when to use your resources. During the COVID-19 health crisis, the TLC are taking steps to support TLC drivers, vehicle owners, and businesses. The TLC Driver Resource Center provides financial counseling and legal services and other useful free city businesses. The TLC Driver Resource Center provides financial counseling, legal services, and as healthcare insurance, mental health resources, and more. So if you're looking for legal advice, a lawyer, whatever, they have a department, let me know. Financial issues, you don't know how to save your money or budget. You need counseling, let me know. Health and mental, depression, and public benefit application support. I will give you more information on the public benefit application support, which is SNAP and the rest of them, okay? All right, Driver's Protection Unit. Anybody got any questions so far? I'm trying to go too fast, but not too slow and bored. Understand? All right. Driver Protection Unit protects the right of all taxis for hire drivers, which is yours. This unit investigates, prosecutes, and resolves illegal conduct and fraudulent practices affecting our licensed drivers. In instance where you, as a driver, feel as though your TLC Bill of Rights has been violated, you should contact the TLC Protection Unit at 718-391-5539 or driver protection at tlc.nyc.gov. If you fall in any of these categories, those are the contact information. Failure to pay a driver what they earn by providing a trip. Failure to return a driver's security deposit. Failure to provide a driver copies of documents required under TLC rules, including the lease and receipts. That's why they told you put this up. This is showing you all the leases and receipts information. Overcharge of lease or vehicle purchase amount. Acts of identity theft. Retaliation of filing a complaint with TLC. So if you know anybody falling in this category, don't have to be you, give them this information. Communication channels and when to use your communication channels. If you have a question about your license status, like you're not getting it on the website, the uplink is acting up, and you need the next option, 718-391-5501, settling a violation. You're not getting through with the oath or whatever laws. This is the number to call. If you have any other questions with summons and violations, like you're not getting through the first number, try the next number, you will get through. Don't sleep on these numbers. All right. External affairs. This team is made up of 5 staffers who do outreach and communications and assist with constitute cases. So all complaints and all whatever as a driver, it goes to that department. Nowhere else. Okay? The team interacts directly with 50 major stakeholder groups and more than 950 bases and almost 460,000 licensees. Us. External affairs staff members will take license inquiries and resolve all your issues. Email and text messages. TLC will send email or text messages to notify the driver any missing items from the license requirement checklist. The TLC cannot give you a license until you submit all and they have been reviewed and approved. If you are missing requirements, you can upload them using our new upload portal TLC up. If you need more information or help, you can email. So if you don't want me to show you, like you shy or whatever, go home and play around with it. That's a link right there for the website. And I'll give you more information that you're not sure of. All right, social media channels, they only got 5. So if you, in any of the categories, you can follow them, stay up to date on what's going on. Knowledge is power. Facebook, everybody on Facebook. Tumblr, YouTube. Oh, we also live on YouTube also right now. Instagram, Twitter. Okay, feel free, follow. And also at the bottom, the website, take it down too. It's important for y'all. Right. Got that out of the way. All right, resources. The City of New York offers several programs from which TLC may directly benefit from. These include, number 1, guys, victim services. TLC connects victims to New York State Office of Victim Service, which can help with medical bills, counseling expenses, lost wages, and other types of assistance that you need help with. They also have the unemployment. Let's say you buy a light, a red light, waiting for the light to change, and a guy will hit you from the back, whatever, hit your back, mess your back up, or whatever. You can't work, not your fault. This is the website right here for the drivers, okay? Things happen. Anybody going to have food in their house? Let me know. Okay, so NYC, well, this is the information, 1-888-692-9355. Pass it on to the other drivers. The text is 65173. They want all TLC drivers to know about this. If you don't want to text, chat on the computer. All right, moving along, financial assistance. This was Empower Center are now offering remote financial counseling sessions via phone call. Financial assistance for businesses impacted by COVID-19 is also available through the U.S. Small Business Administration. Public benefit application. The City Human Rights Resources Administration, HRA, can help you as a driver with public benefit application to access HRA, if you're interested, guys. They also got supplemental nutrition assistance program, SNAP. That's a famous one. Cash assistance, Medicaid renewal. Trust me, a lot of guys in my past class, they jump on the Medicaid renewal because they need to renew their Medicaid. So if you need any help with that, let me know, guys. We going into the 2023 with all our papers straight. License straight, insurance straight, everything straight. So if you need help with anything, let me know. All right. Also, Black Car, also taking care of their drivers. If you're interested in driving a Black Car, let me know. I will put you onto the website. They take care of their drivers with health insurance. Legal Service NYC offers assistance in immigration, family court, domestic violence, eviction, housing, mortgages. I know a lot of you pay mortgages in here. Legal education, let's say you gotta pay school fees for the kids or whatever. This is the website here. Check it out when you go home. www.legalservice.ny.org. That's for the TLC drivers. If you don't know now, you know. But human rights law prohibits discrimination in employment, housing, public accommodations, and also provides additional protection surrounding bias-based profiling by law enforcement. It could be NYPD, FBI, NSA, anybody. And discriminatory harassment. Public accommodation includes taxis and for-hire drivers. These are the classes that TLC is going hard for. Remember these classes: race, color, national origin, immigration status, pregnancy, religion, creed, age, sexual orientation, disability, marital or partnership status. Those are the classes you can get problems with. Okay? Providers of public accommodation, guys, including the TLC drivers, may not discriminate against persons in these protected classes. That's what they say. This means, for example, drivers cannot refuse to pick up a passenger because of the color of their skin. Okay? You're not doing it, but never threaten or harass a passenger because of their religion or creed, even if you disagree. Skip the next one. You may never refuse service to same-sex couple because of their sexual orientation. You cannot discriminate against passengers based on gender, gender identity, expression of sexual orientation. Transgender and gender non-conforming persons are protected under the human rights law in employment, housing, and public accommodations. Okay? You may not refuse to give someone a ride because of a disability. Service animals must always be allowed to ride in your vehicle. I will show you more information about service animals, what to refuse and what you could take and what you can refuse. All right, guys? Later on in the chapter. Know you are protected under NYC human rights law and know your obligation as a TLC driver under the law as well. That's why we are here to educate. What you don't know, we're educating today. So once you leave here, 3 years, you could pick a next school and do the course over again. You don't have to come in. Also, TLC has a bystander program. Let me give you a quick example. And they call it de-escalation. Let's say you come by a taxi stand and 2 drivers is fighting. The first thing we're going to say, you know how we talk. Relax, chill out, calm down. Those words we're going to use. TLC don't want us to use those words when we're in the car. Because that will escalate the situation. So they say. Okay, guys? So the guy, let me just give you a quick example. Let's say you tell the guy, calm down. He'll be like, what do you mean calm down? He might want to fight you now. You understand? A lot of times I'm just going to give you a quick example. So, all right, so they have this program. If you're interested, they will teach you words how to de-escalate. Okay? All right.
They need to teach us how to fight them.
Self-defense, right?
Self-defense.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, so we're moving on to page 14. I ain't trying to stick too long. 14. Everybody good, right? We good? We good. Don't worry, I got you. All right, this, website was created in 2017. It's quick and easy, simple way for new drivers. All you gotta do is just follow me while I read. I'm doing all the work. Okay, guys? Drivers and vehicle applicants to submit documents needed to complete the licensure process to the TLC. The TLC allows students to upload documents, stay informed on the status of each of their submitted documents, and easily see whether a document has been accepted, rejected, or is currently under review. Applicants can see a log of each of their items have submitted, and the status of each item and an updated listing of all their missing requirements. If you need help with that, let me know. When documents are reviewed and their status of changes, the system emails the applicant to let them know that an action has been taken on the submitted document. If a new document is identified as being required from a review of their application, it is posted to the TLC and an email is automatically generated to let the applicant know what is required and how to provide it. That's all TLC say. That's the steps for the guys who don't understand. Understand? The guys who don't come to ticket. Also, your license must be renewed every 3 years within 90 days. It's a new thing now.
Within 90 days?
Yeah, of your expiration date.
Before or after?
Let me ask you.
Yeah, it gotta be before, because
Before your
my,
expiration. All right, so your expiration date, so yeah, you're right.
mine is March 30,
Yeah.
so they sent me like in December 30
Mhm.
to March 30. That's my 90 days right there.
Okay. So before.
My expired date is tomorrow.
What?
You
They
again,
give you more time, they give you more time.
you again.
Yeah, you go to the law, they give you more time.
I give it to a month after.
All right, so if you miss the deadline, your license may be canceled and you have to reapply. That's a new thing now. In addition, you must complete a DEC every 3 years and pass your annual drug test. Everybody doing it?
Question.
Yes.
How you know an animal is a service animal?
Sometimes it happens.
Do they have do we have to ask for?
Oh, what, the muzzle?
Yeah, because sometimes they have like scary dogs, who knows?
The scary dog.
Jump on you when there's no mask.
Yeah, you're right. Some of them, they don't train it.
Actually, yeah, accidents happen.
Yeah, they don't train. But I will explain to you what you could accept and what you could refuse. And I will show you the chapter. It's chapter 52.
My friend was attacked by a dog.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Service animal.
And she gonna be.
There was no mask on his face, they should have it.
Yeah, muzzle. Yeah, this is the
If he doesn't have it, they cannot accept.
Thank you. They should create that, but they don't have it in
They don't.
chapter 52. I don't know why.
It used to
But
be-
that's good.
It used to be you have to take any kind of animal. Now it's-
Snakes, everybody? That's crazy. No, that's crazy. All right, so we cover this, we cover that. All right, so let me play this TLC, the supervisor wants me to play this one now. 1 second.
Some of the ones that was better.
This is us.
Yeah, that's us. All right, 1 second. I don't want to lose this one, so I gotta show you all this. All right, 1 second. Oh, my stuff. All right, so. This, move this.
I just started my business. And share my house is now into the action figure part, but as an advice, I can listen to podcasts all day. Have you heard Smart Live? I have to live in it, or I'll lose track of time. Otherwise, I'd never finish building my empire and get featured on How I Built This with Guy Ross. Hearing other founders sharing their ups and downs taught me how.
Welcome to the TLC video tutorial. I will show you how to use TLC upload portal, TLC up, to submit required documents for driver and vehicle applications. Let's get started. The first step in uploading your documents is to sign into TLC up at www.nyc.gov/TLCUP. You can access TLC Hub from a computer as well as tablet, following information to sign in: your TLC application number, the zip code of your mailing address, and the last 5 digits of your social security number or employer ID number. The information here must match the information on your application. You must wait at least 1 hour after applying before you will be able to use TLC Up. Once you have entered your information, click the Sign In button to continue. On the next page, you will be able to check the status of your application, learn if there are any missing documents or requirements, and upload required documents. Note, this video can be reopened at any time by clicking the Help link on the top right side of the screen. All of the information on this page will be current as of the date and time shown here. In the applicant information section of the screen, you will see the information that was entered when you submitted your application. Remember that this is the email address that the TLC will be using to contact you regarding your application. If this information is wrong, please contact TLC to update your information by emailing licensing@tlc.nyc.gov. In the missing requirements section, you will see 2 groups of requirements. The column on the right side of the page will list all of the requirements that you must complete, but that do not require you to submit any documents. TLC will automatically know those requirements are completed. For example, a driver license applicant may see taxi school listed. A vehicle applicant may see payment of the CMVT listed. The column on the left side of the page will list all requirements you must upload on TLC Up. For example, a driver license applicant may see a copy of DMV license listed. A vehicle applicant may see insurance documents listed. By clicking the question mark tooltip next to the items listed, you will be able to find more information about each missing requirement. All missing requirements must be submitted by the application expiration date shown here. Let's upload a missing required document. First, click the box to the left of the document that you want to upload. If the file that you are uploading fulfills multiple requirements, you can check off all that apply. Click the Browse button to select the file that you want to upload. You can upload images or scanned documents in several formats: PDF, TIFF, JPEG, or PNG. Select the file that you would like to send from your phone, tablet, or computer file menu and click Open. Click the Submit button to upload the document. Remember that you will only be able to upload 1 document at a time. If you have additional documents to upload, you can do so by repeating these steps. If your document has been uploaded successfully, the items that you checked off will no longer appear on the missing documents list. These documents will now be reviewed by the TLC for compliance. These same steps can be done using a mobile device. Remember that the TLC may identify additional items you will need to provide once your completed application is reviewed. The TLC will email you if you email inbox regularly to ensure that you submit any missing documents as quickly as possible. Let's review the file and view uploaded. In this section, you will see all of the files uploaded through TLC Upload. Files are sorted by the date that they were submitted. Click the name of the file to open a preview of the document that you uploaded. Remember to check all uploaded documents to confirm that the correct file was sent to the TLC and that the correct missing requirements are marked on the file. If you uploaded the wrong document, click the X in the delete file column to remove the file. You will be able to upload the correct file again following the previously shown steps. You will only be able to delete a file if the TLC has not yet reviewed the file. After submitting the document, you will see file name, requirement, and status. There are 4 possible statuses for each document you upload. Documents marked as pending have been submitted but have not been reviewed by the TLC. Documents marked as in progress have been submitted and are being reviewed by the TLC. Check back again later to view their status. Documents marked as accepted have been reviewed by the TLC and the documents you submitted completed the missing requirements. Documents marked as rejected have been reviewed by the TLC but did not complete the missing requirements. Rejected documents will show the reason that they were rejected. You will need to upload a new document that completes the requirements. Be sure to check the reason why a document was rejected before uploading a new document. The TLC will send an email when the status of any uploaded document changes. Check back frequently to stay current on your application status. Thanks for watching. For more information on this subject,
All right. Page 14. How to interact with a TLC officer. A TLC officer may stop a TLC licensed driver on a vehicle with no violations. Keyword, no violations. Observe to randomly check the valid license on the driver and vehicle inspections. If you are stopped by a TLC officer or any other law enforcement officer, you should follow these steps. They had a meeting, so this is the new protocol now for y'all as drivers, okay? Because the first thing we will do when we get pulled over, we reach for insurance and everything, because we got a customer in the back, we gotta go. They don't want that anymore, okay? So the first thing they want, turn the signal light, hazard light, and then officer know you're trying to pull over. They don't want to pull over. They don't want that anymore, okay? Pull over to a safe area as quickly as possible. Turn on all the interior lights if it's in the dark, okay? Lower both driver and passenger window now. So you can't just lower your window and be like, hey, you can't do it. Everything before they approach. Turn off your engine. Place your hand on the steering now, if you don't do it. And wait for the officer to approach. So don't go reach it, because they're paranoid, okay guys? I don't know why. Do not reach for anything until instructed by the officer. Please, guys. Once you're in a TLC vehicle, do not reach. If you're in a regular vehicle, reach for your stuff or whatever. Next, follow instructions from the officer and give them your TLC and DMV driver's license, vehicle registration, and insurance information. Okay? But let them tell you. Driver will be told reason for a traffic stop after giving the officer their credentials. So don't pull up the window. He will make you wait there. They will transport you. You know? So just be nice and you get out the same energy. Drivers must not dispute summons with officer. If a ticket is issued, drivers should follow instructions listed on the back of the ticket. Driver has the right to attend an oath. That website I'll show you to dispute the summons. Assaulting a TLC officer is felony under NYC penal law and will result in arrest. It don't have to be you, but other guys are acting up. That's why we have all this refreshment courses now. All right, safety and emission. Understanding the vehicle inspection process. If you fall in any of these categories, do not miss or do not go to the wrong location. Yellow taxis, first inspection, Woodside facility, and then the second and third TLC anywhere NYS facility anywhere else, please. But the first one, guys, the first one, I gotta like keep on saying it because I saw the TLC commissioner show us the information on the guys messing up the inspection. So please, guys, moving along. FHBs, your first inspection is at where? Woodside. And afterwards, you can use any NYS approved, okay? If you want any information, the chapter 80, while I'll show you the chapter 51, 52, 80 and stuff, in the TLC rulebook, it'll have all the information with all the inspection stuff that you're not sure of. Moving along, not sticking on the spot. Drivers of TLC licensed vehicles, except those which are exempt from NYS DOT authorization and inspection requirements, must be in compliance with Article 19A of New York State Vehicle and Traffic Laws, guys. Driving a non-accepted vehicle that is not in compliance with Article 19A constitutes the same offenses as driving an FHV without a valid license. You need any more information on that? Chapter 8. If you violate, let's say you have an expired inspection sticker, and the TLC officer pull you over, 350. He said, I like that. 350, right? Let's say you brush that off, whatever, man, whatever. I got things to do, whatever, or you just forget. And next TLC officer pull you over in that 36 months, 500. And then after that, if you're not listening, they come for that license, give me the license, give me the license, like that. Okay, so that's the 3 steps if you mess with inspection. All right. Are you worried that your vehicle may not pass inspection? TLC did a survey. Every time a vehicle come in, they put them in a survey. Famous. The tires too smooth. Tires is not paying attention with the tires. Lights not working properly. Seatbelt missing or not accessible or operable. Windshield wipers is not working in good order. So make sure your tires is good, your lights is good, your space is good, your windshield. And also, hold on, 1 second. Feel free to write out all of these parts and
This is the safety and emission provision at the New York City Taxi and Renewal. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Before you come in, make sure your windshield has no cracks or damages. Sometimes a small repair will prevent the larger one, or even replace it, and will not only help you pass the test, but provide a safe ride for you and your passengers. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection as well.
The first one is the driver schedule. We have been doing our scheduling just with spreadsheets at this point, and it works great, and it allows us to see it. But you occasionally get that consternation from the driver, so, oh, I requested this time off, so and so approved it, and that manager forgot to tell somebody. The guy might be strict.
This is the Safety and Emission Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Remember to always check your tires' tread and overall condition before coming in. Your vehicle can fail inspection if you have a worn tire tread, so check your tires for the tread depth gauge or try the quarter trick. If you cannot see any of Washington's forehead, you have a good tread. Check for any cuts,
knots, or bulges on the tire. Also, do not forget to check for missing lug nuts. Healthy tires make for a safe ride. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Before you come in, make sure your check engine light is not on, because the vehicle will fail inspection if it is. Possible causes include an oxygen sensor failure, a loose fuel cap, catalytic converter failure, a spark plug or ignition coil issue, bad spark plug wires, or mass airflow sensor failure. Large automotive parts retail stores will often check a car's check engine codes for free, and then advise on what is needed. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Rear view and side mirrors must not be missing or broken. Shattered or taped mirrors will fail inspection. Seeing behind you or next to you is always necessary to safely operate your vehicle. Ensuring clear, functional mirrors will leave you reflecting on a past inspection while providing a safe ride for you and your passengers. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment.
Nasty is good stuff. It's always safe. We need to stop her from selling it. Okay,
take her to dinner first, before you get inside of them.
Operation Fortune, rated R.
This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. All seatbelts must be in working order. Seatbelts cannot be tucked into the seat cushions or under the seats. Always be sure to check all seatbelts in the car before you come in for your inspection appointment. Working seatbelts will not only help you pass the test, but they will provide a safe ride for you and your passengers. And remember, no matter where you sit in the car, everyone must buckle up. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Before coming in, make sure headlights and taillights are not cracked or taped, even if they work. This includes signal lights, backup lights, fog lights, and stop lights. All lights must be fully intact and working to pass your vehicle inspection. Having all lights repaired before you come in for your appointment will not only help you pass the test, but will also help keep everyone safe on the road. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Check your vehicle's brakes. Brakes must not have worn or warped rotors. leaking or damaged master cylinder or wheel cylinders, and the working parking brake. There should not be excessive brake noise. Making sure your brakes are always in good working order will not only help you pass inspection, but will ensure a safe ride for you and your passengers. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment.
Oh, you got it next day? All right, guys, we're going to break now.
We're going to break?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I have a teacher, what should I call?
450. Oh, money right here. 450. Okay, guys, 450.
We got 450, right? Oh, shit. TSC.
How long is it? How long is it? I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Gosh, there. Wow. That's good.
How to sit, huh? Oh, yes, how to sit.
Yes, it's
not soft like a workout.
It's very hard, man.
No, frankly, it's not easy to drive people, to care about people on the street.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I got somebody who was like, I was like fixing my, somebody come, a young man, close to me, and he was like, he can pass, and he like trouble. I said, okay. I moved a little bit, he think I scared. I said, listen, you have to go, better for you, okay? Then when he saw almost gonna go out, it's risky, this job is risky.
Yeah, man, there's some crazy people out in the street.
Too many crazy people.
Oh, yeah.
And they complain, people, they lie. They lie about you. You can't trust nobody.
That's why I have cameras, man. I have cameras sometimes. If anybody complain, like if anything.
Camera is the best thing to have. Definitely.
Oh yeah, camera like $30.
$30.
Yeah, but then I have to buy the chip to put it in, so I can have more than 10 hours of recording. Oh my God. Oh, man.
It's Monday. All right, Monday.
Man, I would have known. I would have grabbed some Burger King before I came here. I mean, so I would have known about the food, man. I would have. Yeah, I'm good.
Don't be hungry, bro. Go get something to eat.
I'll see if I can get something.
Yeah, I need something small, you know. Don't worry, I got you. You're ready. All right, cool. You're ready. Yeah, I know what I'm on, man. I have class love, okay? I'm listening to you. I'm having fun in my classes, okay? I'm a nice students. Sì, lo vuoi vedere? Hello, mi hanno mi ha preso, okay, don't do it. Don't do it. Listen, we will, listen, we will come over when they're ready. Don't do it. Let me see the rest, and then ready. Learn better. Yeah, so you don't say all this. Nghĩ trên cái vụ gì như này mà loại anh chơi chơi Kalau I suka ni tau ni orang lain I teacher I'm pun vibrator ni ni teacher saya pun habis kita. Ada kerja mana? Ada cerita mana tu betul betul dia lain cerita mana tu betul. Satu nanti mana tu? Mana usah mana boleh satu. Also, update mereka mechanic for Angie, for Angie. Yeah, he cakap betul betul. So, just because I was gonna want to but still I would put it at maybe because he come in, he could either buy the house or he could be in our BMW facility. Maybe because he works on BMW. So, he did two laps, he did spark plugs, he did all these different stuff. So, I want to put down the does good on the tail, and it looks sweet. He's polished and once you do it looks sweet. That's it. I don't know what it right. Here, he's the only one, the road sheet. That's it. So, I tell him I have all the stuff now. You turn on the brakes and everything. So he tell me, and what I want to do, if I want to come to BMW, and he will go to BMW, it will take him about 2 hours to do 3 more stuff. Right? Or just, hey, what's up? Yeah, or just come to my house and just do it. Yeah, not cheating. We are not. Oh, wait, they got windows, in the locker room. Yeah, probably that too. Y'all probably got a hole in that locker. Now he coming in and out. Oh, the break room. So which means that he's coming in there for food. You got food, break. Look, you got the garbage and all that. That's it. What color is black? And what poison they using? They probably using the wrong poison. Wait, it's a black device that I have. Okay. So they probably put the wrong poison because you're supposed to see them there all over the place, even in the trap. Yeah, I don't know about you. What was your is it? His mouth. But them easy to get rid of, bro. Listen, tell the supervisor or the master, master in the bedroom. All right. Did they have a cupboard underneath that thing? It don't matter. It have anything on the bottom of that thing? If it open the door and check. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna see. Probably have a whole coming through pipelines. Around the pipelines and the water coming breaker. Whatever, we got a whole. If not, he using how will you remain in that square?
That's me.
Huh?
That's me.
Oh yeah. Okay, the square, so you gotta check the corners of the when he coming to the pipeline. Because when they trying to cut his route. That's why the police stations and all the corners. But he also happened he went around the station. Because you know why? You know why? Somebody touched one of them tractor or whatever touched it with a hand. So that you doesn't know that's a trap. He knows he won't touch it. They can smell he won't touch it. It's really good. And it's supposed to that being garbage, you really supposed to be clear about every time you garbage. Yeah, but overnight. When you go overnight. Alright, so we got to do internally.
This is China.
Mr. Maris, I have my doctor, maybe he's going to call me, my doctor.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to call me, maybe no.
Uh-huh.
If he call me, it's gonna take just 5
No,
minutes.
it's not a problem, yes.
Start talking.
Just raise your hand, let me know. Are you fine?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay, we're going to go more than two more. Good stuff. Okay, guys, let's begin. So pick it up over here. Turn to page 16, no, 17, sorry, Mike, 17. Ooh, man, this page is burnt. I made a new book. Okay, operating costs. It's important for individuals who are considered, is at the bottom, for those who are not sure. Yeah, 17. Concerned working in the FHB industry to fully understand the financial implications. The table below, created by the Center for New York City Affairs, provides a simple analysis to help drivers and those considering becoming FHB drivers to understand both startup as well as the recurring, which is keeping up with your vehicle and your license. Perhaps the most important variable expenses which FHB drivers should take into account are your insurance, your maintenance, gas and vehicle leasing fees. Costs may vary depending on the TLC industry. Below, some of the common costs are presented. So guys, the table here is a breakdown of all the fees, the money, everything you ever spend with TLC and continuing spending with TLC. The only thing changed, guys, is the drug test. It's not $26 no more, it's $32. The vehicle the license and plate renewal, that changed too. If you want to change your stuff. The fee is not $400 no more, it's $476. Okay, guys, that's the only two things change. Driver pay calculator, any guys getting confused with this right here? Ask me. I will help you out to calculate the minutes, the miles, the whatever, if you in Lyft or Uber. Okay, guys? All right, moving along. Oh, before I move along, if you is very shy to ask me, this is the link. Go home and play around with it at the side of it. Okay, so take a picture or whatever, and go home and play around with the driver pay calculator. That's for the Uber and the Lyft guys. All right, moving along. Effective March 1st, 2022, the minimum standards for high volume for high service drivers has increased 5.3 guys percent. This is the rate. Currently now, the rate that you see in the book is what they are in court tied up, fighting to get that rate for y'all as we speak. But I'm gonna give you the current rate now, with and without the wave card, which is that cost. All right, so without the wave card is $100.16 per mile. Wherever you see, that's what they're fighting in court for. 52 cents per minute. That's without this cost. With the cost, you pay, you charge $1.50 per mile, 52 cents per minute. Out of town, $1.34 without the wave per mile. With the wave, $1.74, 61 cents per minute. Also, if you are interested in Rebel, everybody know about the Rebel? They just signed a contract with TLC, and they want us to pass information on. If you're interested to be a driver for Rebel, let me know. Number one, they pay hourly.
How much do you?
Based on the shift. But over, like off the table, 23.
The day shift.
Yeah.
And night shift maybe.
Night shift, yeah. I'm gonna break it down right here. Okay. I'm breaking it down to show y'all. So if you're interested in this, jump on it. And if you're not sure of the website, ask me. I'm gonna show you what the code over there, and you could apply and make that money.
We can drive for them with.
All right, so I'm gonna give you the pros of the car. No, I can tell you can ask a question, but I'm just saying.
Your friend is part-time, like they do part-time, they do full-time. They do full-time definitely. But they do
Yeah. Part-time, I gotta find out. Let me find out. Because they never told me part-time. They only say full-time. That's a good question. I'm gonna ask the director. I'm not gonna break. All right. Boss gonna tell you. All right. So the only cons of this situation here, they only got 2 locations. Flushing, I think it's around so Queens or whatever. Right. And if you go, you gotta pick up the vehicle.
And then you have to drop it off.
Yeah, I'm showing you how to break down. You go with your personal vehicle, they have no park. I'm putting it all onto everything. No park, you gotta find a park. You pick this up, you do what you have to do for the 100 hours, drop it back off because you got to charge, it's electric. Understand the logic? And then you jump in your car and you go home. 2 locations. If you're interested, let me know. Weekdays from 6 in the morning to 3 p.m. in the evening. You get a $3 tip. Every passenger you pick up, you get a $3 tip with these guys here. With $18 for the schedule. 18. Yeah. So that's 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock. The next one, weekday evening 3 p.m. to 1 the next morning. $6 tip every passenger, $21 an hour, so it increased. But that's like a rush hours. Weekend, Saturday, Sunday, on shifts, $8 for the tip. So every passenger you pick up, you get an $8 tip. It adds up, and then you get $23 an hour. If you work holidays, time and a half, it's like a job.
It is.
I'm just saying, you know. But just driving.
Is it like flexible? Like you can work like a certain week, then take off another week, or is it like?
I will let you know after the class. Before the class, I will let you know.
Thank you.
I don't want to tell you yes, I want to tell you no, I like it. All right. Taxi cab improvement fund. Oh, so when you go home, you can check out the revenue if you're interested. All right, guys? Check it out. Make some money for that. Taxi cab improvement fund. Funding from this program is available to help owners and drivers convert, maintain, and hack up their accessible vehicles. Funding comes from, it's not 30 cents no more, it's $1. All right? If you want to know more information, this is the link. Check it out when you're at home and see the updates on what's going on with the taxi cab improvement fund. Accessible dispatch. If you need anybody that is disabled in your family, this is the information here, 646-599-9999. If you want to set up a pick-up and a drop-off to help your family that is disabled in all the 5 boroughs. This is the email. If you want to talk to email or the website. Or pass it on to your neighbor, whoever you see this little things need mobility help. This is it right here. Benefits to drivers include earn more with dispatch payments, easy to use technology, no enrollment, all accessible vehicles have easy to use TPEP, LPEP devices with a touchscreen system. I'm going to show you how that operates. Take trips from anywhere and serve more passengers. Right, let's move it along. Vehicle conversion, page 20. It costs approximately, guys, $16,000 to convert a vehicle and sees offering grand. Drivers cover. Only partial. You're not getting a whole 16. If you're interested in the TLC driver can own 5. But they only doing partial payments. Okay, guys? If you're interested, let me know. All right, so the e-hail app. This is when you request for transportation. It's an electronic hail. Only yellow and green use these. If you're interested, this is a link. And this is all the different ones. Oracle, Miley, Vice acting up right now. Where you can work on it. If you want to make extra money. All right. Fatigue driver prevention. The following list of rules and regulations are related to the NYSDMV, referred to as the Vehicle Traffic Laws, VTL. These rules govern all drivers in New York State, not just TLC drivers. Fatigue driving prevention rules. Study shows that the driving while fatigue can be as dangerous as driving heavy drinking. You're drinking liquor or beer or whatever. Fatigue slows down your ability to react, resulting in a higher risk of crashing your vehicle. Fatigue driving is not only dangerous for drivers, it's also dangerous for everyone on New York City streets. With the new fatigue driving prevention rules, the TLC licensed drivers may drive with passenger for up to 10 hours in a 24-hour period, up to 60 hours a week, Monday to Sunday. Only passenger time counts towards the daily and the weekly. This is how TLC calculates your driving time. They will begin to count passenger time to determine if the driver has gone beyond the daily or the weekly. Pickup and drop-off data will come from the FHV bases and TPEP LBE systems. That's how they calculate everything. Drivers should track the amount of time they spend with passengers. Careful not to go over daily and weekly passenger time, guys. By tracking passenger time, drivers will know when they can accept a new trip. If you are a FHV driver who accepts dispatches from multiple bases, your passenger time will be totaled from all the bases. If a driver gets stuck in traffic with a passenger in the car, then that time in traffic is comes towards the hour limit. But if a driver is cruising for a new trip and gets stuck in traffic, that time is not counted towards the driving limit because no passengers in the vehicle. Drivers can reset their 24-hour clock by not driving passengers for 8 hours. After an 8-hour break, guys, the driver can begin counting 10 more hours of passenger time. Always be sure to stay on this weekly 60-hour limit. And this is the breakdown of passenger A, passenger B, pick up and drop off. Look at it in 2 seconds and moving along. Exceptions to the 10-hour rule. If you're under the 10-hour rule, no, the 10-hour passenger time, when you begin your final trip of the day, any time from the last trip that goes over the 10 hours, it will not come towards the daily 10 hour, but it will come towards your weekly. Moving along. Vision 0, page 22. Vision 0 is an initiative of the Mayor's Office to eliminate traffic fatalities by 2024, guys. The city of New York must no longer regard traffic crashes as mere accidents, but rather as preventable incidents that can be systematically addressed. No level of fatalities on city streets is inevitable or acceptable. This Vision 0 action plan is the city's foundation for ending traffic deaths and injuries on our streets. By creating a network of New Yorkers who are all engaged, which is young, educated, that's why we have the refreshment course, and who prioritize sharing the streets, we can create a New York where injuries and fatalities on this road do not exist. Crashes are preventable, and it takes all of us to make our streets safer. Together we can make a difference. Remember that. If you want to make a difference, check the website. As a driver, your job is to provide safe service for the riding public. This means driving safely and sharing the road with pedestrians and cyclists. Okay? Vision 0 is changing the culture of driving, making the New York City safer for everyone. Drive like your family lives here. Always remember, your family lives here. Be careful. A TLC licensed driver plays an important role in our cities, guys. You drive more hours of the day than most of other people. You know the streets better than anyone else, like all the back roads and all of that. Okay? It's important that you lead in ensuring the safety of our streets. A fatal or serious injury traffic crash impacts everyone involved. Okay? The person who was hurt or killed, their family, their community, and you as a driver or the other driver. Insurance, everything going up high now. These crashes are preventable and depend on your choices. So TLC come up with a related reminders for y'all. Pause and wait before you turn, especially left turns. You know you got that A pillar that blocks you. When you swing into that, be careful. No rush. Turn slowly and expect people in the crosswalk every time. Manhattan, famous for that. They don't care about us. Trust me, I'm driving an access around the box. Can't even break good. All right. Give pedestrian space. Stop at the bar down in the crosswalk. I'm seeing a lot of TLC drivers doing it now, so I could admit to that. Don't go in the pedestrian and wait. People can't cross. We know 25 miles per hour is the speed limit. 15, 20 miles per hour is a residential. Look in all directions, even if you are on a one-way street. They have them, all kind of crazy devices coming down now that we can't even label. You understand? Be careful with these devices, that's what I'm saying. It's not only cyclists, it's all kind of electronic thing coming down the road now. Be careful, guys. Eyes on the road, looking away for 4 seconds at a 25 miles per hour. It's like driving an entire block with blindfold. Okay? Allow plenty of time, travel time, and beware of delays or hazards. New York City is famous for hazards and delays. So give yourself time. Everybody rushing. Why everybody rushing? And it's every day now. I'm seeing it as a driver every day. Okay? Remember, guys, the fastest route sometimes might not be the safest route. Give yourself time. Protect yourself. Your license can lose like this. It's not the regular DMV license. Alcohol and other drugs, including prescription and over-the-counter painkillers, can cause drowsiness and blurred vision, like making crack. Don't take no painkillers and go drive, guys. You're not a superhero. Okay? Moving along. Most common safety rules violation, and someone says they did a survey for the pandemic and from 2017 to 2020, and then the pandemic. Speeding is on top. All TLC drivers are speeding. It's crazy. Failure to yield to pedestrians. They're always rushing. Using a cell phone with that white stuff in your ears, be careful with that. The earbud, the Apple earbud, I don't have it. I have mine is black. So the white thing, they're coming for you now. Be careful, right? I'm putting you on. Okay? You don't even have to be on the phone. But you won't pay a ticket that you can't fight. Alright, guys? Violating a red light. Alright, so I'm telling you all right now, main intersections, they have officers there now. They're hiding in the corner. Example. When you see a yellow, please do not step on the gas. When you see a yellow light, don't step on the gas, cover your brakes. Or a lot of drivers, not you, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing and we see the videos. When you see a yellow light, it means go faster. No, I'm just saying, I don't know why they understand it that way. Okay, make it improper turns. Everybody know what improper turn problem that's going on these days? You are in intersection, you on the right lane to make a right into the intersection, and the guy is here to go straight. He will make that right with you. Because he don't want to be in the back there with the other guys that's keeping him back, so he want to beat everybody in the line and try to make that right with you. Be careful with that. I see a lot of videos with that. So it's becoming like a, I don't know. Right, moving along. Disobeying signs. Please, when you stop at the stop sign, count 1, 2, 3. Don't. And then dip. You know, please, okay? They're looking at us. I'm not driving too. All right, moving along. Cooper's Law 2014 allows TLC to suspend the TLC license of cab drivers involved in a crash that resulted in the death or critical injury. You lost your license for that. They don't want to hear nothing. Be careful, guys. If a TLC license is convicted of a traffic violation or crime for causing such a crash, the law requires the agency to revoke that person's license. The law was named after 9-year-old Cooper Stock, who was killed by a yellow cab driver who failed to yield. So he don't want to yield, he want to go. This is one of the several traffic safety measures adopted to advance the Glasgow Vision Zero initiatives. A fatal serious injury, crash and impact involves everyone, okay? At the bottom here, NYC, DOT, these are the pedestrian rules. If you want to know the pedestrian rules, you could go in Department of Transportation online. I can show it to you. They got rights over us. We is nothing over out here on the streets. They have more power than us. Okay? So, TLC give you a little brief how powerful the pedestrians are. Operators who yield to pedestrians. Pedestrians shall not cross in front of oncoming vehicle. They still do. That's going to see. You won't see it every day. Vehicle stop for pedestrians. Restriction on crossing. These are their rights in the DOT rules. Operators to exercise due care. Exercise due care when you see them, please. I know they don't care about us, but hitchhiking and soliciting permitted. Talking or selling, soliciting rides, washing and polishing, cleaning and assisting parking, opening and closing. Those are their rights. Right. Moving along. Proper procedure when involved in a collision. See you in an accident. Driver who knows or should have known that a collision involving the driving vehicle resulting in personal injury to another or damage to another property must stop before leaving the scene of the collision. And if the other involved party is present, you have to present the chauffeur license, if you have it, TLC, and where applicable, brake card or vehicle license to the other party involved in that incident. For those who don't know, give the other involved party or the police his or her name, chauffeur license, TLC driver's license, and any other vehicle license type identification, as well as the name of the vehicle insured carrier and the insurance policy number. For those who don't know, that's it. Don't leave the scene. Get them documents ready. Moving along. This is points. Just want to bring down the points for those who can calculate the points. And this is within a 15-month period. So let's say if you get a violation today, them dudes checking 15 months back to see if you had any other violations, and then adding all of that up. It's max now. They do max with your license now, so be careful with that. And they using the regular DMV and the TLC and adding all of that up now. Everything's combined now, so you know we are the thin line. TLC points more than 6, less than 10, 30-day suspension. If it adds up with a boat license, same thing. TLC points more than 10. If you go over more than 10, it's easy to make 10. Trust me on that. Easy to make 10 points. Okay. You get 3 here, you get 2 here, things add up. They're revoking it. Alright? Combination, the same thing too. So stay away from that. Don't go over 10. 10 makes it 10, you can't do nothing. You're off the road now. Moving along. How multiple points from a single incident handled for a driver who has been found guilty of a multiple violation arising in a single incident. The commission will consider the driver guilty of the single violation with the highest number of points. Wow. All right. License revocation. This means, next page, sorry, 25. This means your license is completely taken away, and after a specified time period, you have to reapply to get your license reinstated. That's too much drama. Why you want to do all of that? But keyword, there's no guarantee you get your license back. So you do all of that, you still might be getting your license back. So don't put yourself in that drama, okay? All right. So if you only have points on the DMV and you didn't affect the TLC that much, you could go back a year and apply for TLC. Let's just say they mess your license up based on whatever situation you have. And is the DMV is a problem, the DMV license is a problem, not the TLC, you could go back a year. If it's a TLC and the DMV, 3 years you gotta wait. Right, moving along. Tips for avoiding points and protecting your license. Comply with TLC rules, the ones I show you, traffic laws on the streets, understanding on license activities. Don't do it, follow the license rules and requirements, please. Maintain proper conduct. And uphold all laws and cooperate with law enforcement. Don't aggravate law enforcement. I know they're trying to mess with you, but have patience. Comply with the Vision Zero safety and the safety laws. Understand the penalties. All right, let's see what we have here. Do you understand everything so far, guys? Same page? I'm trying to be fast as possible, okay? Ooh, I'm going to dry. Okay, so this is my friend. She told me I have to play this for y'all. This is commission.
RPD's Chief of Transportation, Kim Royster. Did you know that in New York City, pedestrian injury collisions are more likely to occur at intersections? A large number of these injuries are caused by vehicles making left turns. As per the New York City Department of Transportation, there are 3 reasons left turns are more dangerous. Drivers tend to take left turns at higher speeds than right turns. The driver's view may be obstructed by the A-pillar, which is a portion of the vehicle front, and the driver's side window. And left turns are more complex than other driving maneuvers. Here are some driver safety tips for left turns. Slow down as you approach the intersection. Look both ways for pedestrians, bikes, e-mobility devices. You should move your head to see around the A-pillar to scan the roadways, crosswalk, sidewalk, and don't forget the bike lanes. Proceed cautiously at a slower speed. Please be aware that a driver will be issued a summons or arrested for failing to use. Thank you, and please drive safely.
New York City is the greatest city in the world, and you get to drive it every day. Nobody knows the streets of New York better than a for-hire driver, but it's also one busy place, so you need to be at your best every shift, every day. The choices you make when you drive, how fast you go, where you look when you turn, even whether you're awake enough to start the ignition, can mean life or death. On average, vehicles seriously injure or kill New Yorkers every 2 hours. There's just 0 ways to end traffic-related deaths, and you're a vital part of this mission. In this video, you'll see 5 of the most common unsafe driving behaviors that lead to deadly collisions, and get some guidance on how to prevent crashes from happening in the first place. That was a close one. Driver, stop on it, please. I've got tickets for this yet, and I can't be late.
I can't hold the curtain, but I can get you this exit.
Well, just I got the safest cab driver in all the world.
Look, I don't speed because it's a leading cause of traffic deaths in New York City.
Then proceed safely.
So the attitude you're giving you?
Yeah.
You're always in a rush.
Sorry, buddy. My fault. Remember, drivers, take passengers to turn and look behind them before they open their door. And for your own safety, you should right off open your door. That'll encourage you to turn and look behind you as well. You guys do agree with the call, so I'm gonna start working on the Jenny and hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo,
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
I got road work here, big time road work. Go on the bike lane.
I can't drive in the bike lane. That's dangerous.
There's no cyclists around here.
What do you mean? My wife keeps back in the city all the time. I'd rather take the long way and keep cyclists safe.
Jake, the cyclists coming through here, man, it's 100 to 1, maybe 2. Yeah, go this way. I don't want you driving through the bike lane anyway. Oh, sorry, long day, long day. You know, fatigue really affects your reaction time.
Oh, come out of my head. Let's play it out here. Let's have sleep.
Hey, yeah, I'm good, but I just gotta get some coffee.
If you're ready to bed, you're not ready to drive. Come on. I think it's time for you to take a break. Good call. Come on, get in.
Now that was an important one, folks. But remember, there's gonna be some very crucial information coming up that you really wanna pay close attention to. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm just walking with this thing. Imagine trying to drive and do this at the same time. Forget about it. Hey, yeah, pick me up, please. Come on.
I can't.
You know you want to.
No, I'm okay.
Don't you want to check Facebook?
No.
Don't you want to check the news?
No.
Don't you want to text your wife? No. Please, I'll keep quiet. I know you can hear me. Wait, no. Come on, please, I'll behave. You always need to keep an eye out for pedestrians and cyclists before you make a turn, particularly a left turn.
That's right. Left turns are especially tricky because your view is obstructed by the frame of the car, which makes it harder to see pedestrians.
You see me? You see me? Right? Now you don't. But now you see me. Now you don't. Yes. No. And remember, folks, when it comes to turning, don't cut corners. Good eye, Mike.
So I'll bring you to New York.
Adventure. Danger. You got any suggestions?
It's actually my job to avoid danger. You'd be surprised what's unsafe.
Try me.
Believe it or not, left turns. In fact, they're 3 times more dangerous than right turns.
I wouldn't have thought that. Tell me more.
First off, hard to see pedestrians in the crosswalk. While the turns lead to higher speeds, they require much more mental and physical effort.
In that case, make a right turn. I want to hit that Empire State Building of yours.
Gotcha.
You've just seen some real and imagined scenarios you'll encounter every day while driving in the greatest city in the world. And it's up to you to put safety first. Safety for yourself and your passengers. Safety for cyclists. And of course, the millions of pedestrians throughout New York City. Help make New York the safest city in the world. Yo, taxi!
That's how you deal with passengers.
Snap your W-2 and file fed and stay for free. Simple tax returns only. See if you qualify.
This is what TLC don't want you to do. Don't be a victim of this, please. And then we're going to start by looking after you. Bye.
Approximately 4,000 New Yorkers are seriously injured and more than 250 are killed each year in traffic crashes. On average, vehicles seriously injure or kill a New Yorker every 2 hours. Your choices matter. These are the stories of 5 families who lost loved ones in a traffic crash.
I was hitchhiking on the street in Cambridge in 1971. I was 21 and he was 22.
Mary Beth Kelly, partner of Carl Henry Knott.
Henry was a New York City kid. He grew up on Bay 10th Street in Bensonhurst. He put himself through college and medical school by driving a New York City yellow cab.
Josbel fue mi primer hijo, era mi compañero.
Belkis and Josiel Rivera, mother and brother of Josbel Rivera.
Luego de la muerte de mi esposo, Josbel ocupó el lugar de su padre. Puedo decir que era mi mejor amigo.
Back when we were living in an apartment, I had to carry her up and down the stairs because she can't.
She didn't want to sleep.
That's the way to get my exercise back then.
Amy, Chipe, and Preston Liao, mother, father, and brother of Allison Liao.
She definitely made the life at home a little more interesting. Preston definitely a lot more quieter. He listened to rules more. Allison was a little more on the rambunctious side.
He was an artist. He loved to paint.
Lizzie and Monica Rahman, mother and sister of Asif Rahman.
My house was always full of noise. Happy noises, laughter, and beatboxing. And him playing with his little brother, making fun of his sister.
She loved candy. I used to pick her up sometimes after school, and then I would take her to the store to buy her some candy, and I used to buy her a lot of candy. All those little things that you're not supposed to eat because they're gonna mess with your teeth. And then when she finally got the job at Dylan's, it's kind of like, all right, that's sushi candy. Very, very well.
Greg Thompson Jr., brother of Renee Thompson.
The best of us, I used to call it. It was always playful when I said what I meant.
That was sort of an ordinary day for our lives.
I was in my room working, pretty ordinary day.
Allie was actually in the grandma's house because she wanted to stay there anyway. And for us, at least we got a little time for ourselves to, at least focus on a little task that we've been needing to do.
I was trying to make a gluten-free banana bread.
Yeah.
Henry called me before my last clients and he said, hey, it's a gorgeous night. How about if you and I ride our bikes down the Greenway?
We get a text message from my nephew. We just kind of thought it's one of those regular routines. We might have to go to the emergency room, but everything will be okay.
My father and my mother were rushing. They were getting dressed, rushing. They said, Renee is down at the precinct.
Somebody knocked on the door, and my little boy, nephew, opened the door, and he told me, Mom, there are police.
I got woken up by my mother. She ran into my room. She opened the door. She was like, Chanel, Josiel, get up. There's detectives here. I think there's something wrong with your brother.
We did drive up to the emergency room. I think I dropped you off first.
He dropped me off, and then I went in there, and there was Allie's shoes, and there was blood on it. I was just so dazed.
There's a light for anyone on the bike path, and it was green, and so we continued through the intersection, and all of a sudden there were headlights bearing down on us, and I slammed on my brakes, and I thought I was going to go flying right over my bike into this tow truck that was just taking the turn without any regard for the fact that we were there, and we had blinking white lights on the front, and
I stopped and I looked and I saw that Henry was probably not going to make it. And I hit him and it threw him into another tow truck that was parked there. And I threw my bike to the ground. I ran over to him and he was trying to get up and couldn't.
June 22nd, 2006, West Side Highway at 38th Street, Manhattan. Carl Henry Nacht, age 56, was hit and killed by a tow truck making a turn while he was riding his bike on the greenway. Henry had the green light.
My mom kept screaming, she's no longer with us. She's no longer with us. And I remember feeling really, really overwhelmed. Like, there's no way this can be happening. There's no way.
July 31st, 2013, 3rd Avenue and 60th Street, Manhattan. Renee Thompson, age 16, was hit and killed by a turning truck as she was crossing the street in the crosswalk. She was coming home from her job at Dylan's Candy Bar.
Because one of the head doctors that were coming over to us and had to explain that they've been working on Allie for at least a half an hour.
And they had to stop. And they were pumping her heart for half an hour, but it wouldn't start. And they gave her blood. But it wouldn't start. And I remember holding her arms and I said, take my blood. She said it wouldn't work.
October 6, 2013, Main Street and Cherry Avenue, Queens. Allison Liao, age 3, was hit and killed by a car making a left turn while she was crossing the street in the crosswalk with the walk signal. She was holding her grandmother's hand.
Es como que si de repente se te va la vida. Es un dolor que no tiene explicación. Es dolor, es angustia, es rabia a la misma vez. Es ¿por qué? ¿Por qué a mi hijo? ¿Por qué murió de esa manera?
December 26, 2011, Mosholu Parkway and Paul Avenue, the Bronx. Josbel Rivera, age 23, was killed in a hit and run as he crossed the street. Josbel was left lying in the street for 2 hours before a person spotted him and called 911.
I don't really know, maybe I'm a very hard person. I couldn't cry in front of the doctors. As soon as the doctors left the room, I was banging my head on the wall. I went to go see my brother. I touched his face, kissed him. But that's it. You know, someone's gone, they're just gone, just like that. There's nothing you can do.
February 28, 2008, Queens Boulevard and 55th Road, Queens. Asif Rahman, age 22, was struck and killed by a truck while he was riding his bicycle on the street.
Everybody goes on, you know, with their lives the next day, don't know about this, don't know what happens, and the city seems like the same place, but it's never the same to us.
The dashboard camera of an approaching car recorded Allison Liao and her grandmother as they were struck by the vehicle.
We know now that definitely the car made a left turn, ran her over with the left tire, left front tire, and also ran her over with the rear tire too. So she was ran over twice that day. I think my mom was hysterical, basically. She saw what exactly happened.
She's not the same person. We're not the same person.
Everything changed. Everything changed. Okay? I don't even know of anything that remained the same. Not about myself, not about my parents, not about Belinda. There's nothing that's the same anymore.
It could have been avoided if there was thoughtfulness, slowing down, looking. If we didn't assume that everything had to be done so damn fast.
I think what's so difficult about this is that it's preventable. This driver really made some bad decisions. Like, we know that there was alcohol in his system, however much that contributed to his being distracted when he was making the left turn. He's a driver that didn't make careful, conscious decisions.
You're in a car that weighs maybe a ton or two. You're protected. You're enclosed in steel and glass. A pedestrian is not. A bicyclist is not.
Vehicles are weapons. They can be just as destructive as a gun can be. If the driver that hit my sister was more considerate and he yielded, he just stopped, he paused for a second as he made the turn, then maybe my sister would be here today.
Is it really worth it to try to push through the red light? Is it worth it to get ahead of the car in front of you? Is it worth it to get around the cyclist, perhaps? That's sharing your lane.
We're all in this together, and we all share these streets. And if we harm someone in our community, we harm the community.
Todo el mundo tiene familia, tienen hermanos, tienen primos, tienen tíos, tienen madre, tienen hijos. Piensen en su familia, piensen que ustedes no quieren ese dolor para su familia.
একটা প্রাণ যাওয়া মানে তার সাথে একটি পরিবার যাওয়া। আবার আসিফের সাথে আমাদের ফ্যামিলিটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে। সবাই চেষ্টা করবেন সাবধানে গাড়ি চালাতে।
Drive like your sister lives here.
Drive like your partner lives here.
Drive like your brother lives here.
Manejen como si sus hijos viven aquí.
গাড়ি চালানোর সময় মনে করবেন আপনার বাচ্চা এই পথে।
Drive like your children live here.
It probably never happened to you, but it happened to my best friend. Okay, my best friend, pops died from that. Okay, my best friend. That I worked from small, his pops died. He was crossing, coming from road to go home, and the guy falls and keep it pushing. And I know this guy pops for wow, because we used to go to school and stuff together. So be careful, guys. All right, 26, lesson 6, how to deal with customers. As a driver, you are a professional and will encounter many customers from different walks of life on a daily basis. It's important to provide good customer service to passengers who trust in you to drive from point A to point B. We have the following recommendation for providing great customer service and acting with great professionalism while you do your job, okay? TLC, first thing they want us to do, I should say us not to do. Greetings. Always give the customer a warm greeting. Be sure the customer can hear you and make eye contact. As the destination, repeat. Make sure you have the correct destination. Repeat it back to make sure you are 100% correct. As a preferred route, make sure you take the route the customer is expecting. If the customer is late, they may want to discuss what you think is the best route. Okay? So bless you. So work with it. Practice the art of conversation. Ask a customer, how are you doing? Bless you. If you are lucky, you might meet someone you are interested. I wonder, you sneezing? So probably how I open the door. Let me close it because the other class we had a smell, so I was trying to air. But let me close the door. One second.
Well, that's the hand.
Oh, yeah, there's somebody back now.
Kenapa? What's the time? What's the money?
Yeah, DMV.
I'll pay you. Leave me alone. Right? They lie. So they already see what you say and what you're doing. So if you don't get your license back, you know why you don't get a license. Don't blame me. Okay? Right. You got a supervisor looking at everything y'all doing here. They see clear as day, they understand. Right, perfect. So if you don't get the license back and you checking the TLC up and they say you gotta go over the class, you know why, right? All right. They're gonna say what? You have to go over the class.
Over the class? No.
Yeah. Anytime you don't do what you're supposed to do in this class, I can't block you. They will just send a link. You gotta do the class over. All right, next. Be helpful and courteous. For example, for airport transfer, a courteous driver will offer to help the customer with their bags and be sure to open and close their doors for them. Right, that's it. How to deal with lost properties. When a lost item or property is found by a driver in a taxi cab, SHL, or FHV, a driver must return property to the passenger if possible. Keyword, if possible. Do not try to bribe the passenger and be like, okay, you all the way in Staten Island, I'm all the way in Brooklyn, you gotta be $50. They picked up on that now, on our tricks. I used to do it. Okay, they say it must be taken, hold on. A driver must return the property to the passenger if possible. Keyword, if possible. Otherwise, it must be taken without delay to a police precinct, the nearest one, as directed by the NYPD, or to your base. A driver can demand payment for the return of the property. If the property is not returned to the passenger, the driver must promptly inform the commission of the details regarding the found property and the location where it's held. For airport trips, immediately, guys, after you complete a trip, you must inspect the interior of the vehicle and the trunk compartment to ensure that the passenger have collected their property. That's it. If you're in a difficult situation, if you have a crazy passenger in your vehicle, stop the vehicle and when and where you consider it to be safe, guys. Remain in the driver's seat area if appropriate. Request the difficult passenger to exit from the TLC vehicle. Do not physically handle the passenger unless you are acting in self-defense. They want you to call 911 on the base and wait for the police to arrive. Open the wide open, headlocks, okay? Refusal of passenger. Service refusal is a serious offense. Drivers should know that they must accept passengers on the mandatory transport, especially passengers with, number one, mobility aids, service annuals, attendants, luggages, passenger using e-hail application or accessible dispatch app. Oh. All right, moving along. Sexual overviews. Do not, I repeat, do not make sexual jokes in the presence of your customer. Consider where difference in culture, religion, or background might make someone uncomfortable with your actions. Never discriminate against a passenger based on gender, gender identity, expression, or sexual orientation. Transgender and gender non-conforming persons are protected under the human rights law. These are the behaviors that are considered as sexual harassment in society. Unwelcome spoken, written, or physical conduct of any sexual nature. Making inappropriate jokes, comments, or actions. It might be funny to you and not funny to her. Making inappropriate comments about the passenger physical appearance. You're looking sexy today, ma. Can't do that no more. Okay? Asking an inappropriate question about them, like, oh, you single? You looking single. Where are you? Can't do that stuff. So they're squeezing us now. Alright, guys? Be careful what you say. Now Making sexual jokes in the presence of your customer. A driver should also consider when difference in culture, religion, or background might make someone uncomfortable with their actions. So you gotta be able to read. Right, moving along, page 28. I'm not trying to be unnecessary. Circumstance for which it is appropriate to refuse a passenger. All TLC drivers are allowed to refuse passengers for illegal activities like smoking a cigarette inside of your vehicle. Drivers are advised to ask a passenger 2 times, guys, 2. Stop before you ask them to exit the vehicle. In these instances, be sure to drop off in a safe location. That's all you gotta do. Actions to take if a driver is assaulted. If you are assaulted, they want you to call 911 and file an incident report with the police department. And then you contact the TLC, External Affairs, okay? And they will give you more additional support based on the assault. All right. Where the hell is this? This is what and how TLC wants you to deal with all different passengers, weather, location, short and sweet. Look at it. Wow. All these commercials on YouTube, man. Oh, take a light off. What's happening? Taxi light.
Hi, is this the line for getting a taxi? Hello, yes it is. And I'm the dispatcher. I can help you get a taxi. What is your destination? I'm going to Crown Heights in Brooklyn. This passenger is going to Crown Heights in Brooklyn. No problem. Would you like me to put your luggage in the trunk? Yes, thank you. Be careful. My suitcase is so heavy. This is like, I've had them heavy luggage. How long does this trip take? I think this trip to Brooklyn will take us about half an hour. There's not much traffic this time of day.
How much does this trip cost? This is a yellow taxi, so the taxi meter will calculate the trip from here to Brooklyn. I'm going to start the taxi meter now, and it will stop once we get to your destination. Don't forget your seatbelt.
Is your name Jonah? Did you book a car from the smartphone app? I am Jonah, and I booked a car from my smartphone app. I'm heading downtown to Tribeca. Tribeca, no problem. Hey, with a handsome dog. Is that a service animal with you? Thanks. Yes, this is my service dog. His name is Riley. He helps me keep balance when I'm anxious and feeling dizzy. And he reminds me to take my medication. He can even bring it to me in an emergency. Such an amazing dog. Hey, Raleigh, come in. Let's go start with me and Jonah. Rebecca, here we are. Oh no, I don't have any cash. Can you take me to the bank? Don't worry, the payment is already done. The smartphone application. See? Oh, I see. The app charged the fare to my credit card. And I can leave your tip on the app for all of your help. Wow, that's convenient. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir. Take care.
Oh, it's freezing. I don't want to walk to the subway in this cold. I should hail a taxi. There's a green brown taxi. Taxi! Thank you.
Morning, where to?
Good morning. Can you please take me to 230 for East Street in the East Village?
Sure, I can take you there. My GPS is showing from Queens, the Midtown Tunnel is the fastest route, but you'll have to pay for a toll for the Midtown Tunnel. Is that okay?
That's okay. I'm fine with paying the toll. But can you please turn up the heat?
No problem. It's freezing. I can turn it up or lower for you.
This is perfect. Thank you.
Here we are, 234 East 5th Street in East Village. That'll be $17.50.
You were right. The Midtown Tunnel was faster. Keep the change. You're a great help today.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a nice day.
You too.
Hi, are you from the neighborhood car service space?
Yes, I am from your local car service space. Did you call for the car?
I did. Thanks for coming. I'm going to Long Island City.
Could you repeat that, please?
I'm going to Long Island City, 33 Crescent Street, and I'm kind of in a hurry.
Okay, thank you. I will do my best to get you to Long Island City as soon as possible. Okay?
Hey, can you speed it up? I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, but I have to obey the law, and I cannot drive faster than the speed limit.
But I'm really in a rush.
Speed limit is 25 miles per hour, 25 to stay alive. It is part of the city's plan called Vision Zero.
Vision Zero. What is that?
Vision Zero is a plan to end all traffic deaths in New York City. I can help us out get to that goal by obeying the speed limit.
25 to stay alive. I get it. So we can lower the number of people that die in a car crash if we drive safely and follow traffic rules, like the speed limit. That is really important for pedestrians walking on the street and for cars in the road. In that case, we're no longer in a crash. Wow, we got here quickly, and we drove safely, and obeyed the speed limit. 25 to live. Thank you for telling me how important Visual Zero is.
You're welcome. We must all do our part to keep our streets safe. Take care.
Bye.
Woolite protects your favorites from fading, pilling, and stretching. Woolite, protect what you love. Get a world-class education with 100% online flexibility at Purdue University Global.
Hello. Did you request a taxi through Accessible Dispatch?
Hi. Yes, I did request an accessible taxi. I called 311.
Okay. My name is Darian. How about I help you get into the back of the vehicle, and then I can take your bag?
Thank you so much, Darian. I'm Ann. It's nice to meet you.
And I can see. Thank you for picking us up. You got here really fast. No problem. There wasn't a lot of traffic today, so it was really fast. How would you like me to get you and your wheelchair into the back of the vehicle?
How would I like you to get me and my wheelchair into the back of the vehicle? If you could just lower the ramp and maybe guide me up the ramp into the car, that could be perfect.
No problem. I will lower the ramp and guide you into the back of the car. How about I take your bag, and then you can sit in the front seat with me, where you'll be more comfortable? Sure. I'll sit in the front with you. So where are you headed to today?
We're actually headed uptown into Harlem on the east side, 125th Street and 3rd Avenue. Could you take the FDR Drive?
Headed northeast on the FDR? You got it.
Thanks.
Alright, so that's how to deal with different passengers. That's how they want you to deal with different passengers. I'm not driving them. Alright, alright, you know what I'm gonna do? So we could get up out of here in this class. What the hell is that noise? Those boys, we did this. This is the breakdown. Hold on.
Welcome to the Wheelchair Accessible Vehicle Driver Training Series. In this video, we will cover everything you need to know.
Anybody want to help afterwards? I will help you with. We also got that vehicle outside too.
Pick up and properly secure
That's
passengers.
logic. So if you
And the trip.
and
And get paid. You will be providing an important service for the workers and visitors with all types of disabilities, So there's a lot to go to make sure your passengers are safe, comfortable, and happy. Preparing for the trip. Before you pick up passengers, and before you start driving, you'll need to get your vehicle ready for the trip. This video will help you prepare. To get started, make sure to clean your vehicle of extra items so nothing is in the way when you pick up a passenger who uses a wheelchair. By doing this before you go out, you're saving time and money during your shift. Next, locate your seatbelt extenders and rear floor securements so you can get to them easily when helping a passenger. Inspect all of your equipment and make sure that all your belts are in good working order. If you think about it, you wouldn't take your own car out with a flat tire, so don't take your wheelchair accessible vehicle out without working equipment. After checking the belts, place them in a bag you can easily get to. Next, you need to test your front floor securements. But to reach the securements, you need to do a few things first. Use the ramp handhold to pull the ramp out to gain access to the rear passenger area. Then, in the back seat, use the car ignition key to release the shoulder belts so they don't get caught when you fold the seats down. Push down the headrests and fold all the seats down. Pull up the lower seat straps and fold the seats forward. Now you're ready to test the front floor securements. Push the front retractor release button on the wall to release the securements. Then, pull out and retract the securements to make sure that they work properly. Make sure to press the wall button when you finish. Next, test the rear floor securements. Slide them into place on the vehicle floor and make sure they can pull out and retract properly. If you are the owner of your vehicle, please note that it is your responsibility to make sure that all equipment is working before starting your shift. If you are not an owner and have any issues, tell your garage or the vehicle owner so that they can fix the equipment or give you another vehicle for your shift. If you feel like your garage or vehicle owner did not fix the problem, send an email to the TLC's Driver Protection Unit at driverprotection@tlc.nyc.gov. If everything works, then you're ready to get out on the road. Picking up a passenger who uses a wheelchair. When picking up a passenger who uses a wheelchair, you have a couple of options. You can take a request from your driver information monitor, or you can also take a street hail. In this video, we will cover what happens when you accept a request from your driver information monitor or a smartphone app. But remember, you're required to take street hail and accessible dispatch trips. Not accepting these trips is a service refusal, just like refusing to pick someone up based on where they live or how they look. When you get to your destination, press Arrive on your monitor exit the car, and greet the passenger by name to make sure you have the right person. Stop. Now let's try that scenario again. But this time, let's say you arrive and don't see the passenger. Here's how you should proceed if your rider is a no-show. First, call your passenger's phone number using the number on your driver's information monitor. If there's no response, call your support line using the help call phone number on your driver information monitor. Be sure to wait the required time shown on the screen. But if your passenger doesn't come, you may still get an extra payment for your time, depending on the type of trip. Onboarding, how to open your ramp. We covered what to do for a no-show passenger. So let's move on to what to do next after greeting and confirming it is your passenger. Next step, open the ramp. It only takes a short amount of time to complete with these simple steps. Step 1, use the car ignition key to release the shoulder belts. Step 2, hold the yellow handle on the trunk bumper to release the tailgate. Step 3, push down the headrests and fold all the seats down. Step 4, hold the lower seat straps and fold the seats forward. Step 5, use the ramp handhold to pull the ramp out. Make sure to lay it flat or stand on the ramp to flatten it. Now you're ready to help your passenger. How to onboard and secure a passenger who uses a wheelchair. Before helping your passenger into the vehicle, be sure to always ask them how they want to be helped. And only touch or push the wheelchair if the passenger requests that you do so. Now stop. When communicating with your passenger, it is very important to use respectful, person-first language that acknowledges the person first and their disability second. You can say, person who uses a wheelchair. Do not say, wheelchair passenger or wheelchair bound. Also, never say, handicapped or crippled. Always speak directly to the passenger and not to their companion or aide. Okay, now that you know the do's and don'ts of communicating with your passenger, let's move on to onboarding. Press the front retractor release button. Then, pull out the front floor securements. Remember that not all wheelchairs are the same. Always secure the hook to the frame and never to the footrest, armrest, or the wheels. It is okay to ask the passenger where to place the securements. Hook the front floor securements to a solid part on the frame of the wheelchair. This keeps the wheelchair and passenger safe and secure. Now that your securements are attached correctly, let's move on. If the passenger asks for help, roll the wheelchair up the ramp. Always stand behind the wheelchair. Once the passenger is safely inside the vehicle, ask the passenger to lock their brakes, if the wheelchair has brakes. Some wheelchairs do not have brakes, so make sure you're extra careful when attaching the securements. Press the front retractor release button. Next, hook the rear floor securements to the back frame of the wheelchair. The securements should make a 45-degree angle with the floor. To make sure the wheelchair is secure, ask the passenger to unlock the wheelchair brakes and ask if you can gently push and pull on the wheelchair to make sure the securements are tight. Then ask the passenger to lock the brakes. Remember to tell the passenger what you are doing or let them test the securements themselves. Now that the wheelchair is secure, take the lap belt out of storage and attach it to the rear floor securements.
Before attaching the shoulder belt to the lap belt, ask permission before you reach across the passenger. After you ask, connect the shoulder and lap belt. Remember to let the passenger buckle themselves and help if the passenger requests it. It's very important to tell the passenger what you are doing so they know what to expect. Finally, lift and fold the ramp to vertical position until the tailgate latches. Shake the gate slightly to make sure it's locked. Then close the doors. And now you're ready to go. Ask for the destination if you don't already have it, and start the trip. Remember, you should only start the meter once the passenger is safely secured in the vehicle. Now for some key tips. Always say what you're doing to the passenger before you do it. This is an easy way to give great customer service, and it makes a difference. Know your vehicle's equipment, and don't be afraid to ask about the passenger's mobility equipment. Remember, the passenger is the expert with their wheelchair, just as you are the expert with the equipment in the vehicle. Don't rush. Make sure you go through each step so that the passenger is safe and secure. During the trip, be sure to drive safely because the passenger will feel any sharp turns or bumps taken too quickly. Use all four floor securements and the lap belt and shoulder belts to make sure the passenger and wheelchair are safe and secure. Complete these steps for every passenger and wheelchair. Now, let's look at how to onboard a passenger who transfers into a vehicle seat. Some people who use wheelchairs may want to sit inside the vehicle, and it is their right to do so. Other passengers may use walkers. If you are picking up a passenger who uses a walker or who would like to transfer from their wheelchair into a vehicle seat, follow these steps. Start by asking if and how the passenger needs help. But be sure not to touch or take the walker or wheelchair without asking. Next, guide the passenger to the back seat and offer your arm to support them while they move to the seat. Remember, some passengers may need help getting into the vehicle, while others can do so on their own. Always ask the passenger how best to help them. Next, ask if the passenger needs you to help them with the seatbelt. Then, ask where they want you to put their wheelchair or walker. And be careful when storing it. Remember, when you are driving a non-wheelchair accessible vehicle, you can still pick up passengers who use wheelchairs. Many passengers can transfer from their wheelchair and into a vehicle seat, so don't refuse passengers using wheelchairs, even if you are driving a non-accessible vehicle. Dropping off a passenger who uses a wheelchair. When you get to your destination, stop your meter. Then, do all the steps you did before to secure the passenger, but in the reverse order. Remember, you should stop the meter when you get to the destination, even if you are not getting the payment until the passenger is safely out of the vehicle. First, hold the yellow handle on the rear bumper. Lower the bumper, then lower the ramp. Disconnect the shoulder and lap belts. And detach the lap belt from the rear floor securement. Ask the passenger to engage the brakes before removing the rear floor securements. If they need help with the brakes, be sure to help them. Next, unhook the rear 4 securements and store them in the side compartments. Then, press the front retractor release button to release the front 4 securements. Ask the passenger to release the brakes and help them if they need it. Then, carefully guide the passenger down the ramp. One more time, ask the passenger to engage the brakes before removing the front 4 securements. If they need help with the brakes, be sure to help them. Ending the trip. Now you're ready to end your trip. After helping the passenger out of the vehicle, position them near the credit card machine. If there is bad weather outside, ask the passenger if they want to pay before leaving the car. Next, ask the passenger how they will pay. If they're paying with a credit card, ask if they need help with payment. It is your responsibility under TLC rules to help passengers pay. Next, ask the passenger if they would like a receipt. Then, ask the passenger if they would like additional assistance. Finally, lift the seats and headrests back to their upright position. Push the ramp back in. Lift the bumper back up. Put your securements and belts in a secure place. Press the front retractor release button so the light goes on. And close the back doors. Don't forget to reconnect the seatbelt in the back seat. Now you're ready to move on to your next trip. You now know how to properly pick up and drop off passengers with disabilities. This process will help you save time and money.
All right, my question for y'all. Anybody want to help with this? You could let the guys leave on the book after you should be shy.
I did it before.
Okay, so what's it good? All right, so we got good news. Yeah. I'm gonna call your name. Anybody got any questions? You're not sure of it? Going once, going twice. You good? I'm gonna call your name, you sign, and you can leave.
Thank you. That's the best news.
Roberto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Also bring the book too. Thanks. I gotta get back here and see your property.
So this one we cannot use them?
You can keep the paper and you can give me the book.
This one?
Yeah, you can keep that one. And sign on top.
Right.
Oh, it's acting up?
It is good now. I have a question. The application that they comes into the email, this is like fill this in before you come to class. I filled 2 of them because I had one of them with a wrong birthday. Do they check that or do they take those randomly?
So what the TLC website tell you need? Just to do this class and that's it?
I have the
GDC?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to take this.
So you can do it online if you want the GDC. Instead of coming to class, too long, bro.
Yeah.
So do it online. Salud. And that's it. I will do the uploading class.
All right. Oh, so I changed my driver's license like it was 2 months ago. I have a new one. I'm interested.
Okay.
Do I have to upload it too?
Yes, upload it and let them know that your license has been updated in that TLC upload link.
Okay, yeah. You see it's a bit different now.
Yeah. Mine is the same thing too, yeah. So you could upload it and just show it to them and that's it.
Good.
Thank you so much. Oh, also, you do cash or credit?
I did that, yeah.
All right, so you have a receipt?
No.
You supposed to have a credit card receipt.
Let me see. Let me check my email.
first.
Let me check my email real quick.
Next person, Malfa.
Maflahi Ali.
Oh, it's you, Ali. Okay. Tax you, bro, sorry. The sign line at the bottom line. Oh, sorry, thank you so much. Okay, no problem, sir. Yeah, make sure your number, your TLC number is correct, so you can upload, right? And this is you and your good cash. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I don't think that that's, oh, thank you. You have a good day, guys. Enjoy it. Take care.
Abid Mohammed.
Yeah.
Also, guys, you could rate the instructor, they just scan this, and you could give me a reference. Tell them I'm a bad teacher or whatever. Thank you so much. Alright, so you good. Are the number good? Make sure the number good. This number. Is it this one? Yeah, you good.
Alright.
So you straight. So appreciate
Oh,
you,
thank you
Jackson.
very much, man.
You got it? Oh, you can.
What is this?
Oh, yeah, that I can rate me and stuff. If you are smart. Alright, Atmani. Atmani. So next 3 years, you could pick a next school or the same school and choose the instructor you want. Don't have to be. Thank you so much.
Yes, does that have to do with every 3 years?
Oh yeah, that's what they say.
Again? It's about money.
Yeah, before it was only once and that's it.
It's about money. When you gonna go to?
Oh, I'm doing right. I do that right now. All right, so you listen, okay? You was your number is good, right? Make sure to check your license number because the front desk you make little mistakes, so I just want to make sure.
Every 3 years.
Match it up. Nice, perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, you give me a scan, let them know. All right, Mohammed Mahmoud. Right, nice. Sorry. Okay. So you put right here. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you. You guys say, oh, that's it. All right, cool. Give me the ratings.
Are they going to pay you?
Pay? Pay nothing. No, they just rate my levels, my teaching level. All right, appreciate you. All right, Diori, Jamal Diori.
Julie.
Oh, sorry.
Julie.
Yeah, Julie. What's wrong with me?
There we go. I should teach like you.
Oh, right. That's nice.
Class, you know, with the screen and everything.
Yeah, that's excellent.
So they rated you low? They give you a bad rating? That's
My students, they were like full all the time, 18. I got 18.
Oh, 18 years old.
Oh.
Now, I want to do that. I want to do that.
Just joking. They are all the time here. And my colleague, they come and say, how many students do you have? And they have like 13 or 12. They were jealous.
My class? Appreciate you, man.
All right, stay class, man.
Okay, appreciate you.
Very helpful.
Oh, is this you right here? All right, make sure your number is correct also, right? Yeah, after you, sir. So I can upload it right. That's a check.
All right, guys, so good night.
All right, you too, man. All right, next, Franco, Oscar.
When I used to do my bachelor degree, my research, my teacher was a minister, secretary. في الويست افريقيا في النيجر.
So you okay, Franco?
Nice.
All right, nice, Franco.
قال لي
All right, his line here.
قريت كتاب كثير يعني بس هذا السؤال بس يخليني نروح البلد ونجي بعدين يعني شوف
Thank you, Franco. Let me see if I got something for you. Yes, I appreciate you. Jackson, hopefully you'll see you next 3 years. Rabbi Koto. Rabbi Koto. Sorry, I'm so sorry. My accent now, it's I'm not from America. Oh, French too?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Appreciate it. Nice. That's a nice thing. Oh, make sure your number's good, okay? So I'll put it right. So take it into the Yeah, they give us sticks on stuff. Awesome. So you realize it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would. Whatever you're ready, whatever you're ready. All right, thank you. All right, Matt. Oh, thanks. Matt, please. Oh, that's. Why didn't you last though? Why didn't you last? Oh, you came last. Okay. All right. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Now I can move on the computer now. You have a wonderful day. I appreciate you with your time and patience, okay? You drive safe and don't let nobody mess with you on the road.
We have to do
These
it.
crazy customers.
Otherwise, we won't bother you.
Huh?
We have to do it, otherwise, we won't bother you. If they ask us to pay you, we'll pay you.
Yeah. Yo, you best, man.
Take care.
All right, man. Be safe. Hopefully, I see you on the streets, man.
All right.
Okay. No problem. This. Oh, this lost stuff. Someone forget that. All right. Let me organize all this paperwork. So, Oscar, you okay, right?
So the. So you are gonna submit the.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you next few years.
Thank you.
Okay, man.
Do you have any flyers for like for the course? Because my cousin is planning to do the TLC, you know?
No, you can be as this you can go and there's an appointment. You can pick a teacher, any teacher you want.
All right.
All right.
Do you guys have classes in Spanish?
Yes. Spanish, Chinese. Yes, Spanish, Chinese, and English. Three.
Thank you.
All right, man.